Just had a match a few weeks ago, believe it or not. Sabu was king of the death matches, barbed wire matches. Man broke his neck in a match against Chris Benoit and kept going. Taz broke his jaw with a clothesline. He just duct taped and kept going. Like, the man's the epitome of toughness, man, and he showed that up until his final match. Never complained about the politics of wrestling or how he wishes he made more money doing it. None of that. He was a man's man, and the wrestling world will truly miss Sabu.
As of
Now,
right
before we
now,
go further, I know Trav just came in, Boo just came in. Did y'all have any memories of Sabu?
word.
Pretty much, it's just like a little bit of like the ECW shit. Like my uncle, he was big on watching that shit because like the shit was like getting showed like they was doing it in Philly and shit. So
Yeah.
he used to be on that shit. Like I used to mainly be on like WWF. I mean, tapped into that, but catching it a little bit. But every time I saw him, he jumping off of shit, throwing chairs at people, like coming to the ring with the joint on his head.
Yeah, I'm crying.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did wear a
dude.
turban. It was kind
Yeah,
of like a turban
turd.
type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he one of the first people to
Mm.
start the springboard shit, or am I tripping?
Yeah.
Because niggas, he was doing that springboard
Nobody
shit
was doing it
crazy.
how he was doing it.
Like he
Right.
was diving out the ring doing that shit.
Yeah, nah, I fuck with Sabu though. And I was gonna say though, I played with him in the game and shit. Like I ain't really get to watch him too much, but I got to watch a little bit. But
Okay.
it was
Okay.
fun playing with him in the game and seeing some of his storylines of some of the games and shit like that. So he was fired. It's crazy because probably like a few days before he died, I was watching for some reason it was clips coming up on my Twitter or on my X, and it was the Sandman, and the Sandman used to be one of my favorite wrestlers out because of his entrance. That shit was fire. He used to come out with the kendo stick
Like
and shit.
15 minutes and shit to kick to the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fire, and I remember fucking with that shit like when I was young before I even really knew exactly who he was. That was like my like I don't know, I fucked with that shit. So him and Sabu, um, always
That
like
was.
their storylines. Yeah, their storylines connected usually in the games and shit. So that's kind of how I learned a little bit about them niggas. But yeah, rest in peace to Sabu. That shit crazy. I just seen a clip. I just seen a clip with him wrestling like a couple weeks ago. That's why I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? So that shit wild. But rest in peace to that nigga though, for real. Prayers to his family and all that.
What about you, Lucha? I know you probably caught some Sabu in prime ECW.
Yeah, man. I just want to say rest in peace to that dude, man. Sabu, to me, man, this might be a hot take, but I don't think it's no. I don't think you don't get that version of RVD if it wasn't for Sabu. That Sabu, Bill
Mm.
Alfonso, and RVD storyline is just everything that they did together in ECW, bro. That shit was powerful, bro. That was
They
like,
had all the belts at one point.
bro, that was fucking powerful, man. And that's when, I was watching ECW when I was in I think junior high, man. This little white girl used to bring her tapes she recorded to school, so she used to give them to me, man. But the shit I used
Okay.
to see on that, man, like, yeah, bro, Sabu was really one of them dudes. That's what I wanted to see though, like chaos. I'm a chaos. I love chaos, like, bro. So yeah, shout out to that brother, man. Though, but I really don't think you get RVD. I mean, he probably was gonna be who he was, but that shit with Sabu, bro, like that whole shit with Sabu, bro, like that just put him over the edge even more, bro. Like it was, you don't get RVD without Sabu. I'm gonna just say that you don't get him without Sabu, bro.
You don't get
You get
Taz without
Sabu,
Sabu for real, for real.
the Bill Alfonso, like without, and it's not just Sabu. It was the manager too, Bill Al, like bro,
Yeah.
like that shit was. And then that was all Paul Heyman work though, like bro. But the way he put those three niggas together, bro, like that shit was fire, bro. And I will always respect Sabu for that brother, how he put his body on the line, like the shit that he used to do.
Didn't
Like yeah,
complain.
man, bro, I can't, man. Sabu just one of them dudes, man. That shit hurt it when I, it's like we losing all the ghosts, bro. Like I mean, eventually gotta happen, but that just let you know you're
Yeah.
getting old, man. But god damn, man.
And he wasn't even that old for it. He was 60.
He was 60. Oh man.
Yeah.
What
60.
what, what was the cause of death?
They didn't announce it yet, but
Oh, okay.
for him to go through as much stuff as he went through,
Yeah.
You never heard him get on the internet bitching about, oh, I didn't make enough money in my
Right.
career,
Right. Right.
or I don't want to do this because I'm hurt. Like, the man wrestled for 5 years with a partially broken neck.
Yeah. Yeah. Nigga try to kill the GOAT too, man. He try to kill Cena, man. Like,
Hell
Man, try
yeah.
to kill Ray too.
he tried to kill it,
He
nigga,
definitely tried to
man.
kill him.
Like, bro, but I love that shit though. Like that ECW invasion shit, like that I was all for that, bro. Like you just don't know as a kid, bro, watching that. I was like, God damn, like, yeah, I love this shit right here, man. And you know, Vince basically, stole those brothers' ideas, bro, and you know, it turned into the Attitude Era, man. So,
Yeah, like, you can't think of hardcore without thinking Terry
yeah,
Funk, Mick Foley,
Mick Foley and stuff.
Sabu.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
on the hardcore Mount Rushmore. If you
right.
argue it with yourself because you're dead ass wrong.
Definitely gonna have to get an ECW they flowers one day, bro. I mean, I hear we be talking about them, bro, but that impact,
I'm
man,
for it. Like, I
bro.
could put niggas up on some fire ECW matches.
Yeah, they was just doing shit like they.
And it wasn't all just violence though. Like, you
Nah, it
had
wasn't.
the technical shit. Like,
Yeah,
when Taz and Sabu fought and shit, like, yeah, there was some aspects of violence, but they was in there working. They were wrestling.
yeah. I mean, even him and RVD, like it was actually it was wrestling too, like, but these
Yeah.
brothers just had weapons involved and doing
Yeah, they had
moves
the
with like,
chair,
bro, that
table
shit.
involved, yeah.
Yeah, man, that Van Daminator, man, like, bro, come on, fam, like that
Or
shit
shit.
was.
When Shane stole the coast to coast, he stole that from RVD.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But RVD did it with a chair, the Van Terminator.
So man, once again, man, we gotta do this the right way, man. Rest in peace to the Suicidal, Homicidal, Genocidal, Death-Defying Maniac, known as Sabu, man.